because we opened a door or a pathway through like a wall somewhere. So that should be where we go next. So let's just head on over. What's the worst that could happen? Is probably something I've said multiple times. But nothing bad has happened while I said it, so I'm gonna keep saying it, because the cliche is supposed to be, you say what's the worst that could happen, and then something awful happens. So come on, game. What's the worst that could happen? Are there secret walls in this game? Only in the sense that I pull a lever and it opens a wall somewhere, not in the sense that I have to like hug walls and press the A button on every single wall or something. At least not that I know of. Locker room. Oh, get a load of this place! It's got showers and everything. Ugh. It hurts. Make it stop. Oh god, my head. Oh. A little bit of blood. Are you alright? Did you feel something again? This is problematic because she's anemic, so like she should stop losing a lot of blood, but she's losing a lot of blood. Another nosebleed. If it's just her nose, it's fine, but if a blood vessel bursts in her brain or something... No, it's not fine, because she's anemic, and if you're very anemic, even a nosebleed can be problematic. Here, Shinozaki, stuff your tissues up your nose to stop the bleeding. She's gonna punch you again. Alright, thanks, I have some of my own, but since you got yours out already... Yeah, go ahead. Did the ghost get her? No, she's been a little off since before that. I think she's probably reached her limit. She needs to rest. Spooky ghost. That was a white ghost. We've seen blue ghosts and red ghosts, but not white ghosts. I think we've even seen the black ghost. That's the first white one we've seen. There are ghosts in all kinds of colors. Can we like make like a group of like rainbow ghosts and like have a party, like a rave? That'd be cool. Imagine for everyone else knows what is the inconvenience, but for anemics, it's, do we call it ambulance kind of deal? I had a friend who had like a very fragile nose canal back in elementary school, to the point where like if he sneezed or anyone flicked his face, he would get a nosebleed. I rarely ever get nosebleeds. I maybe get like a very, very faint nosebleed once a year from the excessive sneezing that I do during allergy period. And it's the kind of nosebleed that is just, oh, there's a drop of blood on my tissues, and it doesn't do anything more than that. It doesn't come out of the nose. It's just a little bit of blood in the nose when I sneeze, and then it stops immediately. Although it does make sense that blood doesn't come out of my nose, because I can barely get oxygen through my nose, so, you know. My nose barely functions. I'd have got none for years, or breathe and bleed for a couple of weeks. Damn. Oh, this looks like the pool from, White Day, with the spooky mermaid ghost. No running by the pool. Puru... Saido wa... Hashiranai. Which means don't run by the side of the pool. How am I today? I'm alright, I think. I think I woke up a bit late, but it is what it is. I also went to bed really late yesterday because I took my sleep medication and then nothing happened. This entire surface is covered in moss that seems to have absorbed of the water, puffing it up with thick blackish green coat of ultra shiny slime. Ultra shiny slime? That's gonna sell for like $1 million on the stock market. I don't know why on the stock market. That implies that ultra shiny slime is a type of stocks, which doesn't... You know what? That's how it works. Can't even see the other side of the pool with all the rain. Alright, here goes. What do you mean, here goes? Shinozaki, this clearly isn't working. Why don't I take the doll for a bit? We'll catch your death of cold out here. Go back inside. I can handle the search, you just wait for me in the locker room. But if we separate, then we go into different dimensional spaces. That's how the school works. You can't really separate in this space because it doesn't work out. And what's gonna go happen if a ghost shows up again, huh? You think you'll be able to handle it? Don't worry about me. If anything happens, I'll call you. You can come to my rescue. You think the phone works here? You think we have coverage in pocket dimension? You think we have ghost satellites? Alright, just don't do anything stupid. Off she goes. Oh, and we never see her again. Hey, welcome, Linny. Good to see ya. You say something? So you're a big stupid dummy face. Okay, I got to try to lighten her load as much as possible. I don't think she can handle much more of this. And then we get stabbed. Well, ladder. Let's climb into the goop. All I know is I wouldn't be caught dead in this pool. Of course, I can't really swim, so... Oh no, that's foreshadowing if I've ever heard it. It's like Tchaikovsky's gun or whatnot. You can't have a gun on the wall if it's not gonna get fired. You can't have a guy who can't swim unless he's gonna drown in water at some point. Caution, confirm all swimmers have vacated the pool before draining. Hey, you got any swimmers in there? Is that a cross? It doesn't help me cross the water. Ha 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 ha. There's a sign that says pump room. The door is locked. Oh, fantastic. Good one. Thank you. Oh, a purple. It looks like there's a key lodged in the crack between the two tiles. Try to dig it out. I mean, this is bait, but yes. And then my back broke. Will probably break after a single use. Yeah, like every key and item in this game. Pump room, huh? I've had enough. What? What? Come on, give me a break here. What do you mean? I'm not allowed. She just likes to go in the locker room, right? Brother. What do you want me to do? I wasn't supposed to drain the pool if there's someone in the pool. Shirazaki's not here. Oh, we gotta jump in, but we can't swim, so we're gonna drown. Let's drown ourselves. Very heroic to drown yourself. What's wrong with me? What am I doing? I should have never taken my eyes off her. This is my fault. God damn it. We can't swim. We can't swim. We're gonna flail wildly. Okay, it's not that deep. Yeah. Something like that. Nothing? She's not here. Did I pick the wrong spot? I have no clue. I don't know, check everywhere. I'm not even getting any prompts down here. You'd think it would be like higher up somewhere, but I didn't manage to get like any prompts up here either. Oh, rip, I guess. Floaty, floaty. Door always locked. Yep. Wrong end. Well, maybe if you let me see, and I know that I need to see something the first time, that'd be great, you know? And away we go. Door stuck. I like a sprint button. That'd be cool. A little sprint button so I can go fast. And skip. Spooky ghost. Get the perp. Yeah. Okay, what is this, like, thing that I'm supposed to look out for look like? Okay. Didn't I look there? Can I get into the water from this side? I don't think so. Around and around we go. Where will stop? Well, we roughly know. Well, unless it's random each time. I definitely clicked when I was there, but I was clicking when I was everywhere, basically. I was mashing A every single step. Even though it's not A, it's cross, because I'm using a PlayStation controller, but it still shows me Xbox controls. Ah! Shirosaki! She still has a pulse. That's not how that works. Come on, breathe already, damn it. That's how it's written. God, don't worry me like that. Well, she has gotten possessed by ghosts before, so maybe don't leave the person who gets possessed by ghosts alone. In the place that's full of ghosts that possess people, especially. You back with me now? So tell me, why the hell did you jump into the pool? You called me out there, didn't you? What? I heard your voice, I ran outside, and after that I don't remember much else. The next thing I knew, my vision was all the sickening green color, and my mouth was full of water. Actually, it was, shiny goo or something like that. God damn it, was this the work of those ghosts again? Can't believe they can trick us so easily. There's gotta be something in that pool. Oh, something stuck in my tooth. God, it's like algae or something. Blech. I don't know if the showers still work. Blood showers. Don't stand in front of it when you turn it on, stand, like, to the side. Yeah, that one's not gonna work! Why would that one work? The pipes aren't even attached! Can't get rid of this horrible taste that I smell absolutely putrid, I hate this! How does she think I feel? Well, you can sit down and sob a bit too if you want. Shirosaki, how about we go into the rain and wash ourselves off a little? You can do that thing where you stand up facing the rain and you go, ah. Though I don't know how much help rainwater will be for getting that taste out of your mouth. Okay. Alright, then let's go. Do you still have the blood stain on you? Guess the pool wasn't that helpful. Feeling better? Yeah, surprisingly, I was able to rinse out my mouth pretty thoroughly. Yeah, that's good. So Shinosaki, while I was out here, I came across a room in the back that I'd kind of like to check out. Yeah, I'll go with you. That's probably for the best. Alright, let's do it. We drain the pool and then find something in the pool that's hopefully not like 15 dead bodies. There's a sign on the door that says pumper. If it's 14, it's fine. You know, we can handle 14 dead bodies, but 15, that's exactly too many. He was so rusted and brittle that it instantly snapped as soon as it was turned. Fortunately, it had already done its job. A crude label written on the piece of tape attached to the device reads water pump. Right below it, there's a slot for some kind of lever or handle. If only I had some kind of lever or handle, that'd be great. And a flashlight. I would love to have a flashlight. Or a lantern for that extra horror vibe. A valve that's labeled drainage. Turn it. Yeah! Hopefully there's no one in the pool. There's something very, like, uncanny, in my opinion, about seeing, like, a swimming pool without water. It just doesn't feel right. I was gonna say, especially if there's dead bodies in it, but you know what? I don't think the dead bodies are the problem. It's the body of a female student rotting and decayed. Mitsuki Kamijo. Okay. It's the corpse of a very tiny individual. That's kind of mean. Being pickled in this filthy brine for so long seems to have bloated its skin into a patchwork of pustules. Kanzuki Saito. It's the body of a female student, rotting and decayed. Tsukasa Tsuruta. Based on its size, this appears to be the body of a high schooler. Long-term exposure to dirty, contaminated water has left it quite a mess. Hirune Tanaka. What do you mean based on its size? Unless you're some kind of bone expert, I feel like just looking at the size isn't going to help very much. I was 185 centimeters when I was 13 years old. That's 3 centimeters less than I am now, 188. I removed the wheel from the water pump and threw it into the pool. Hopefully that will keep everyone from finding the little treasure I left in the spigots. That bitch killed my friends so she can spend eternity without a tongue for all I care. Wow. Sure, yeah. Can I do anything about, like, this one? The dim lights around you are reflecting off of something deep inside the drainage gate. Try to fish it out. With what? With my arm? Sure. What is this thing? Some kind of handle or lever? Rusted valve wheel. Found on the bottom of the pool. Probably got sucked in when the water was drained. What? Where is this? What's the deal here? Is this just like a floating platform of nothingness? I need one of those. I think it would really tie the house together. Just like having like a random floating platform of nothingness. Now, why would I want to put this on here? I'm gonna do it, but why would I want to do that? Isn't that just gonna put the water back on? That's as far as it's gonna go, I think. It's too rusted to turn anymore. The wheel is clearly meant to be turned much farther. There's so much rust on it that it won't budge. That little bit will have to be enough. Okay. Then what does that do for me? Do the showers work now? What's the goal here? Because I thought the goal was to get rid of the water, but now the goal is to get water? Oh, okay. Oh, there was something in the pot. Nah, now it all checks out. The small hemp bag stained with copious amounts of blood. It seems to have fallen from the spigots. An elementary schooler student ID name tag is attached to it. Heavenly Host Elementary School Class 16 Tokiko Tsuji. Bag appears to contain a severed human tongue. Yippee! It's a girl's name. It's also a girl's tongue, presumably. A severed tongue of one of the Heavenly Host murder victims, sealed in a small hemp bag. But what about the one that's missing the entire head? Are we gonna just find a tongue for that one, or are we gonna find the head and just, like, plonk it back on? Because I'm down to plonk a whole head back on. And how are we gonna find the ghost? Because I knew where the other ghost was, but I don't know where this ghost is. Unless that's what that note was about that I read that I've already forgotten what it said in the note. It's not important. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You don't have a head. Whoever this is seems to only have died mere hour. Oh yeah, but that's because you got beheaded by the headless ghost. Oh, hello, ghost. Which one do we give it to? That's a good question. Maybe I should have read that note more closely. My god. What a name room there. Oh, we're only missing one name? Hey, I'm impressed. I'm curious if we have some kind of clue. Or if it's just, hey, guess. I'm gonna go back to the pool and read the note again. Even though I told myself that I don't care. I changed my mind. Did you know that's something people can do? Did you know people can change their mind? A lot of people tend to be under the impression that once you have an opinion of something, it has to be that way forever. Did I read this note? Oh, where are you taking that? Give it back. Oh, it's a skull now. That's fun. Whee! Oh, is that what it says on the note? Hold on. It's, yeah, doko something something. Doko ni motte ikun da yo. Kaesu yo. Based on the size, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, the note over here. I was curious about this note. What do you say again? I removed the wheel from the water pump and threw it into the pool. Hopefully that'll keep everyone from finding the little treasure I left in the spigot. That bitch killed my friends. She can spend eternity without a tongue for all I care. You think there'd be like some kind of clue whether they are also missing an eye or if they're missing their head, because one of the ghosts is missing an eye and the other ghost is missing a head. Could also try to go back in the freaking room, but we could just 50-50 it. Okay, ghosts. Where are you? Are you both girls? Because I can't tell. I'm gonna guess you. You're back. You're back. You're back. Aye. I don't have your eye. How am I supposed to know which tongue we got? Pull out the tongue bag? Yeah, why not? Please be the right one, Tokikotsuji. This is yours, isn't it? I'm getting it back. Offer the spirit Tokiko's tongue. Ah, she's angry. She didn't like that. Deep black socket where the girl's spirit's left eye once sat transfixed Yumi's gaze and begins to slowly expanding in size. Oh no, it's expanding in size again. That's happened before. Ah, well. We lost the 50-50. Watch them both be wrong. That'd be funny. That wouldn't make any sense though, because there should be 4 individuals, and the other one that isn't here, that hasn't gotten their tongue back, would be Sachiko. Resume, please. But I was really hoping we would give the headless one an entire head and not just a tongue. Because I think that would be funnier. Oh, she's got no head above her chin. Oh yeah, you have a tongue. Old girl spirit is staggering toward Ayumi, blood gushing from her gaping cross-section of a head as she walks. Please be the right one, Tokiko Tsuji. This is yours, isn't it? I'm giving it back. Offer the spirit Tokiko's tongue. Holy moly, I just heard the noise that rushed my eyes over as I thought you were legitimately dying. Now I'm talking to a ghost without a head. What happened? The other ghost is headed this way. We have to run. Nigerundayo! Yeah! And then we giggled away. Giggle, giggle. Sachiko. Sachiko, we... what is it? Beg of you? Sachiko, we something something? I don't remember. Here we go again. Where the hell is it gonna take us this time? Weep weep. Where your friend was splat... Wow! Thank you! That's very nice of you. Where your friend was splattered. Yay! The floorboards beneath that wall. Oh, you're not gonna hit me with the funny, like, coordinates? Right under her globby entrails. Where the floor dips and the blood pools. Drip drop, drip drop. Smelly, smelly, icky, icky. Get in there good and dig it out. Yay! Ah, ah. That was a bit mean. You're getting a good laugh out of this, you sick son of a bitch! God, if that's where it is, I'm not sure we can ever bring ourselves to get it. Someone there? Oh, Morishige, I haven't seen you in like, well, I guess it's just been one chapter? You're like only on the screen for like 3 seconds at a time, I swear. We never played as this guy. He's just wandering around taking photos of dead bodies and talking about how there's a little bit of like breast flesh on the wall. Which is really weird, by the way. Ah, Kishinuma, and our class rep. I'm very glad to see you both safe and sound. What happened? It's a long story, so where have you been, and why haven't you, like, friggin', you know, crumpled yourself because of being alone in the cursed school? I was in the second wing until a short while ago, but suddenly lost consciousness. And when I woke up here, it felt as if the air had somehow changed. Ah, yes, and I did briefly cross paths with Mochida and his sister. You did? So they're okay too? They are, though. When I ran into Mochida's sister, it seemed she and her brother had parted ways. Morishige? What is that in your hand? Morishige appears to be grasping a blood-soaked pouch in his hands. Oh, this. I found it under the floorboards in the hallway. Just up these stairs. Is it some kind of charm? Do you want it? Please take it. I'm merely searching for a certain someone, so I have no need for charms at the present time. You do realize the person you're searching for is Mush, I believe. Yuki's tongue, the severed tongue of one of the Heavenly Host murder victims, sealed in a small hemp bag. As with the others, there's a student ID name tag attached to the front. Heavenly Host Elementary School, Class 5-2 Yuki Kanno. Well, I should be going now. Something wrong, class rep? You look like you've seen a ghost. It's kind of strange how little you give a fuck about anyone in this whole situation, you know? So, like, either you're possessed by a psychopath, or you are a psychopath, or maybe both. Maybe it's like a double trouble kind of situation. I have been empowered by the ghost of my kindred spirits. We now have become a psychopath. that has ascended beyond the power of a normal psychopath, also known as a super psychopath. Yes, one more thing. Mochida said we should all try to meet in classroom 1-A. I don't feel like Mochida said that. I believe Mochida said, or you said to Mochida that we should all meet back up near the mush body. That's what I remember being said. I'm guessing. It wasn't from, you know, Susumoto's spot. Maybe it shifted over a few feet and he got it from there. I mean, if he didn't, then it really freaked me out. Did you see his hands? They were covered in blood. That guy's crazy. Kindred Psychos is honestly adorable. I feel like in this case I might not be. But I do get what you mean. So, Blue Spooky Ghost, you still around? Do you want tongue? That's a horrible way of saying it! That's... No! No! Absolutely not! This girl is missing an eye. All we got is a tongue. Is that gonna be enough? What do we do? I mean, the other ghost was missing a head. So, you know, it's gonna give it a whirl. The girl lowers her head and begins rocking slowly back and forth. Yuki Kanno? This is for you. It's yours, isn't it? Offer to spirit Yuki's tongue. Thank you very much. Ooh. We did it! We did it, Shinosaki, all three of them! Oh, what about Sachiko that is for some reason in the school? Even though they shouldn't be in the school. Unless it's someone that just... No more! Every time I talk to these ghosts, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to death myself. Do you have any idea what that's like? I keep picturing how I'll look when I'm dead, and I'm not even trying! It just pops into my head all on its own. And it's such a horrible image. I want to go home. I just want to go home. Back to my mom and my sister. And Mochida. Actually, I do know what that feels like, but, you know, we don't have to go there. Alright, next one is mine then, okay? So just try to pull yourself to... Another earthquake! I'm surprised we didn't get an earthquake between them, but I guess... It was a bit of a 2-for-1 deal. Yeah, we're gonna fuse the school a bit more together. And maybe also get to, like... Oh, can we read the book now? I wanted to read that book for so long. Spooky, scary shadow ghost is roaming round the halls. Do we go back to playing the other guy? Was I knocked out? Where am I? Koko wa doko? Watashi wa dare? Is this our classroom? No fooling? Shinosaki! Hey, wake up! She's breathing at least. Shinosaki, come on, wake up already. Kishinuma? Huh? What? Take a look around you. I can hardly believe it myself, but here we are. Or are we? No way. We're back for real? Is this really our school? It's really real. Check it out. Here's my desk. Hey, mine too. It's right here. I can't believe it. It's true. Yeah, we made it. We're home. We're home. Fuck yeah! Suck on that, world! What about everyone else? Join my voice, love it. I might not be able to give them all unique voices, but I at least want to be a little emotional to try to put in the same emotion as they do. Never thought I'd live to see home again. $10.27 Culture Festival in full swing. Let's sell us some red bean soup like there's no tomorrow. Day duty Nomura Takayanagi. Guess there's no Satoshi or Yui or anyone else, huh? Shelves are filled with personal effects belonging to the Class 2-9 primary and assistant homeroom teachers. Miss Yui even has some cans of cat food in here. That means pizza. Because I like pizza and I'm part cat, so cat food means pizza. That's my logic. Not sure that's the sort of thing she should be storing in the classroom, though. Nah, it's fine to have pizza in the classroom. We're collecting to buy a bouquet of flowers for our dear friend Suzume, who will be leaving us for a new school after the festival. 300 yen per person. Contact Ayumi Shirosaki for payments. What if this school has, like, fused with the other school now, and, like, this school is now a part of the spooky school? The needle on the clock in the hall is pointing to 8, and there's not a soul in sight. Okay, we're just hanging out now? Guess there's no Satoshi or Yui or anyone else, huh? Never thought I'd live to see home again. Still have the doll, too. I like interacting with everything and nothing's happening. Everything. Interact with everything. Could also just be one of those, like, talk to the person 3 times. She still has her little, like, blood thing. Oh. Venturing out in search of others, you find that even the janitor has likely gone home. The lights are out and the halls are pitch black. Only the red glow of the light next to the fire extinguisher offers any respite from the quaint, quiet darkness of the school hallway. Standing around in the darkened corridors of a school building at 8 in the evening just feels so surreal. As the thunder and rain grows in intensity, the windows begin to condensate with moisture, turning white in contrast to the corridor's sea of black. Is this reality? Was everything up until now just a dream? Still have the doll. Where am I right now? What am I doing? Huh? Shinosaki, what's wrong? Ooh, this is a goopy shadow monster. The hell is this? It's a goopy shadow monster. Did it eat all the desks? It's not over, is it? Why isn't it over? Why? Damn it. It's you. Go back, don't come any closer. It was a rainy evening after school, just like this one. On the day I was kidnapped. I remember I had a fight with my mom that morning. Why is she telling us this? I have no idea. I didn't want to see her face. So after school, I decided that instead of going home, I'd park myself in the outdoor walkway for a little and watch the rain. That's when Mr. Yoshikazu showed up. He sat down next to me. I told him all about my fight with Mom, and he listened really closely and just kept saying, mm-hmm, uh-huh. He was sick and couldn't speak much, you see, but he was a very kind old man. I really liked him. But then... You two are nice people. I'm so sorry. She's so tiny, she must be a 5th grader. Uki Kanno, right? Thank you for what you did back there. For making the effort to help those of us who were killed in that school. Didn't we succeed though? So why are you still here? No, you didn't. But we returned your tongues, we gave you back your ability to speak out. And we even got your murderer to repent for what he did. I don't know. Is it just that you can't forgive him no matter what? Appeasing us isn't about forgiveness. It doesn't matter if we forgive or not. Repentance is between the criminal and the victim. It's the sole act capable of moving us. And we exist as fragments of a sacred ground upon which heavenly host is sealed. I believe that moving us is your best course of action. But it's not enough. His repentance just wasn't enough. So you're saying his words, the words spoken by the doll, weren't good enough to appease you? That's not... So what then? Why do you feel the need to trap one innocent stranger after another in that god's-forsaken place? You child spirits are the ones who summoned us there, aren't you? That's not true. The hell do you mean by that? We're just the cogs that hold the closed spaces together. But you killed Suzumoto, didn't you? Wait. Huh? Let's hear her out. I'm just glad I was able to get even the two of you back to safety. Why the hell are you suddenly so concerned about us? I heard about a situation like this from my sister once. A lost soul whose life was ended violently and abruptly, leaving her with a mountain of worries and regrets. It's kind of like stopping short at the edge of madness, with all sorts of thoughts and feelings swirling around in your head. Your kindly nature and your sudden hatred and panic begin to spin round and around, and you just start acting out without any sort of control. Your sister's some kind of medium or something? Yeah, something like that. So what you were saying is this little girl and the creepy little girl we met before are two sides of the same coin. I feel for you, I really do, so please bring the rest of them back. Mochida, Yui, and everyone else too. Bring them all back home. Come on, you can do it, right? I don't think that's possible anymore. Why not? Those closed spaces have eaten a lot of innocent souls, far too many in fact. Grudges of those who died there have filled every last corner of them. There's no room left. And because the agony and pain has nowhere else to go, it's begun feeding on the minds of souls like us who are bound there. It won't be long before I turn back into a vengeful spirit who attacks people like you without mercy. So we're going to lose you as an ally then. So why don't you just hurry up and bring them home right now? Isn't there any way for us to save Mochida and the others? There may be one way. What is it? I think you already know. You have to return to the closed spaces. Find all 4 of us Heavenly Host serial kidnapping and murder victims. And put us all to rest. Then the closed spaces won't have their cogs anymore, so they'll begin to fall apart. You just might get your friends back. You expect us to go back? And this time, instead of just having one person left to appease, we have to go back to the entire drawing board and appease all 4 of you. Why couldn't you tell us the reason our previous efforts weren't good enough? What is there to hide? It's just something I don't want to remember, but if you really want to know, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened. Yuki's spirit gently took hold of Ayumi's hand, and in an instant, their two beings seemed to merge together in a single mind. Shirosaki? Huh? What happened to me? Didn't I pass out? So why am I fully aware right now? Can't see a thing and I can't move. It's like that feeling you get when you're really tired. Sleep paralysis, I think. Where? Why can't I move? Sachiko Shinosaki, a little girl in the red dress and the only survivor of the horrific murders that occurred in the Heavenly Host Elementary School. Following the incident, Sachiko's family fled from the area, moving to another prefecture to escape the frightful memories that remained here. Strangely, however, I've been able to locate any records of the Shinosaki family. No matter where I look, the only information I can find about them comes from the newspaper reports on the Heavenly Host murders. Granted, when an elementary school becomes the stage for a grisly incident such as this, perpetrated by none other than the principal's own son, it stands to reason that the scandal would serve as the primary focus for public interest, with all other details fading into the background. So of course, after learning that Sachiko was safe, further news of her whereabouts was largely ignored in favor of the media circus surrounding the school. But there's more to it than that. People weren't just uninterested in learning about Sachiko's history and whereabouts. There was simply no data to be had. I can't move my body because of sleep paralysis, I guess. But I can clearly see the room I'm in now. There's one boy and two girls in here aside from myself. I recognize them. They're the children who were killed in Heavenly Host during that incident, but they're still alive. Unfortunately, they're all bound hand and foot, just sprawled out on the floor, and so am I. That's the real reason I can't move. He looks such like a cliche like Frankenstein kind of monster vibe. Or like Igor. Now I'm blindfolded, I can't see a thing that's happening to me. And since my hands and feet are tied up, I can't remove the blindfold either. That just makes everything so much worse. I guess because I can't see, I begin to listen more intently. The helpless cries of the other children echo off the walls of the cramped room. I'm so scared, it feels like my head is going to explode. What are you doing to me? Why am I blindfolded? Untie me! Cut the ropes! I want to be able to use my hands and feet, please! Please! Kept begging and pleading, but all I heard in response was the man walking away from me. In order? Never heard screaming like this before. It's pure primal terror cutting through the air like a perfect sine wave. It's the boy at the end. Feels like he's been screaming for an eternity. I think he's being killed right now. My God, what the hell is he doing to him? No one deserves this. Why isn't God allowing him to fall unconscious so he doesn't have to suffer? It's been at least half an hour now. Those inhuman screams of a young boy being ripped apart from the inside. have finally come to an halt. Without even a single moment of silence, the first of the girls in the line is next to scream for her life, and the symphony goes on. God, I can't take any more of this. I'm losing my mind. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it! Is this still going on? Come on, just die already. Die already. What is wrong with me? You know what? I don't care. Just get it over with and leave me in peace. Finally, after hearing a sound like a heavy object being dropped, the noises stopped and the room grew quiet again. Those footsteps are getting closer. All my hair is standing on end at this point. Everything below my stomach feels like it's frozen, like I've suddenly been stricken with severe diarrhea. In order. God, why am I relieved by the silence? The kid next to me just died. Which means it's my turn now. Someone's got me by the hair. They're pulling my head up and taking off my blindfold, which means I get to see the face of my killer. The 4 missing children were found in the basement room at Heavenly House Elementary School, unused and officially sealed since the building's construction. When authorities entered, they were greeted with an inhumanly horrific sight. Based upon the evidence at hand, the murder weapon was determined to be a pair of large sewing scissors found in the hands of the accused. Investigators suspected some hesitation on the man's part, however, as the deceased victim's wound did not indicate that his full strength had been used. Nonetheless, he had clearly acted with extreme malicious intent. The official cause of death for the 3 murdered children has been listed as loss of blood following removal of the tongue. The actual state of affairs was not quite so clinical, nor even so pleasant, if you can believe it. The following details have been extrapolated from information previously unreleased to the public, or at least previously unreported by the news outlets. These details of the crime are based on the official police testimony of Sachiko Shinosaki herself. Evidently, the victims were bound, blindfolded, and spaced out on the floor, and killed one by one. One was repeatedly stabbed in the abdomen with the aforementioned pair of scissors, then had many of his internal organs forcefully dug out. His discarded innards were found partially buried beneath the earthen floor of the basement room. Another was stabbed in the head dozens upon dozens of times, to such an extent that all the flesh and bone above her jawline was essentially minced away. With my blindfold removed, the sight that appeared before me was possibly more horrific than anything I could have imagined. The person staring back at me, brandishing a blood-soaked pair of sewing scissors, wasn't the large man from earlier at all. It was one of the children. It was a little girl, her face dyed red with the blood of her victims. She was staring intently at me, with soulless grey eyes, and then she just started giggling. She was opening and closing the bloodied scissors over and over again, and the sound kept echoing through the room. Then she took those dull, rusty, thoroughly blood-soaked blades and slowly brought them closer and closer to my left eye. How? Why? Why is it you? The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of times, until her eyeball became soup-like in consistency. She was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony. Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the victims' tongues. Learning the truth about these proceedings is shocking even to me, and it makes it nearly impossible to accept the murderer as anything but a monster. And bearing witness to every moment of this was a 7-year-old girl named Sachiko. In many ways, she's the most pitiable and long-suffering of them all. But it was through her tearful, frightened testimony that Yoshikazu Yanagihori was officially charged. Now going back to the hunt for information on this unfortunate girl's whereabouts. It was her words that ultimately led to Yoshikazu's sentencing. Therefore, it comes as no real surprise that sensitive information pertaining to her and her family will be withheld, as to be expected. I mean, it's very convenient to, if you have the ability to paint a adult that can't speak to defend themselves as the perpetrator. What's not expected, however, is that there's not even the slightest trace of this information left to find. It's as if it simply never existed. Therefore, I cannot help but consider alternate possible explanations, and I remind you, this is merely a conjecture. But one question keeps nagging at the back of my mind. Was Yoshikazu Yanagihori really the murderer of the 3 victims? Is it possible that this crime was not actually perpetrated by him at all? Think about it. In his final days, Yoshikazu was incapable of communicating with others through speech. And despite his childlike reversion, he'd always been a personable and friendly man. As the saying goes, he wouldn't have hurt a fly. All his relatives, friends, and neighbors confirmed as much, shocked to hear that such a kindly man could commit this unconscionable unconscionable, that doesn't sound right. For crying out loud. Alright, time to get corrected by the internet.
Unconscionable.
Sure, unconscionable atrocities. He certainly had no motive for the crime either. There was nothing for him to gain from it. Then again, he may simply have lost his mind. Look at his father. It was around this time that the principal Takamine Yanagihori suddenly began speaking in tongues and acting in a most peculiar way. Not to mention scribbling incomprehensible gibberish all over the walls as if possessed. He seemed frightened of someone and would often be found crouching in the corner of his office, moaning and thrashing when visitors came by. If he could wind up in such a beleaguered state with no warning, and perhaps so too could his son. I believe that we're looking at a curse far more powerful than anything man could devise. From the time it opened its doors to the day it closed them forever, Heavenly Host Elementary School's sealed basement room has existed as some form of cursed ground. And to find the underlying cause, we must go back beyond those infamous kidnapping and murder incidents. Back a whole 20 years. I believe I may have found a clue that would shed some light on the situation. It may be a bit far-fetched as leads go, but it's lead nonetheless. Regrettably, since Heavenly Host was not only closed down but demolished altogether, and another school built in its place, it's no longer possible to investigate the basement room directly. But my protege has found what may be the next best thing. Something that could make the impossible possible once more. Preparations are being made to pursue this lead even now. Be sure not to miss the next installment. It may be the scoop of a lifetime. Bow, 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 bow. Sick radio show jingle. Continued in Chapter 5. Chapter 5 has been unlocked. Extra 4 has been unlocked. Achievement has been unlocked. Attain the true ending to Chapter 4. Chapter select. Chapter 5. Let's go! View the Chapter 5 opening? Yes please. I just wanted to lose consciousness. The deepest part of my brain had become thoroughly clouded over, and there were moments when I felt as if I could almost slip away. But the intense pain would always wrench me back to my senses before I could follow through. I would have welcomed even a momentary loss of consciousness with open arms, but any sort of respite from my suffering was plainly denied to me. The only possible escape was death, and death was certainly at hand, but it was taking an eternity to reach me. I was like a shellfish removed from its shell. I knew my fate, but only the chef could make the end come, and she was savoring my torments. Is that when you try to be as boring as possible so that they don't have as much fun? Ow. Ow. You're hurting me. This sucks. The third victim was stabbed in the left eye an indeterminate number of times. Until her eyeball became soup-like in consistency, she was eventually just left like that, slowly bleeding to death in horrible agony. You're a tenacious one, aren't you? Make it stop! Nope. It'd be all over if you just die already, you know. There. Now that it's nice and mushy, let's see if we can scoop it out. Okay, moving on. Strangely, it was only after these mutilations had already been inflicted that the killer went back and severed the tongues. Now open up and say, ah. Oh, mommy. That's where we cut away from that guy too, wasn't it? Him being a freaky psychopath. My, you're really shaking. What's the matter? Stay silent. Oh, she's leading now. That's weird. Yuka, I wouldn't recommend going that way. Something dreadful happened downstairs just moments ago. Huh? Okay. I guess I'll go this way then. You really are shaking. May I ask what your sister is like? Oh, certainly. She's a very cute little girl. Quite small, but with great big eyes. I see. Her hair is short, and she's in junior high school. And as I recall, she was always wearing a blue schmuck. Huh? What? I think I'll be okay on my own. I'll look for my big brother by myself. What are you saying, Yuka? I am your big brother. You're my little sister. And there's simply no way out of here. Everyone is going to die. So let's continue to be brother and sister until our dying breaths, for however long we may have. Bye. Double save. Any chance we can get back yet? Oh yeah, he pushed this guy down. Are you alright? Who are you? My name is Mochida. Your stomach is bleeding really bad. I'll try to find something to stop it. My handkerchief won't stop for a wound this big. Come on, Yuka, think. You need to get away from here. Run! But if I don't do something about your injuries, you're going to die. I'll just apply pressure, okay? Stay with me. No, just go! Kurosaki! Who on earth could have done this to you? That's for not listening to your big brother, Yuka. She's going into convulsions. How ghastly. Kisame, stop this! Kisame, I'm sorry. Pardon? I should have done more to stop you when we were kids. I'm your best friend after all. I never filled that role very well. I never did the things I should have. What are you going on about? Have you really deluded yourself into thinking you're my best friend? I don't recall you ever standing up for me. Not even one time. Yeah. I guess I really haven't been a very good friend. Well, you won't be regretting that for long, but I must say, I am rather curious about these things you should have done as my so-called best friend. Please, do enlighten me. I don't know, maybe something like this! That really hurt, you know. Stop blaming other people for everything, you fucking coward! You son of a bitch. Take a good look around you, Kisame. Take a good look at who you're up against. No one is conspiring against you. We're no threat. We're your friends. That's bullshit and you know it. You're the fucking coward, Kurosaki. What? Like, stop. Look, it really hurts. My big brother. Back to your senses, are you, Yuka? Everything is just fine now. Your big brother will protect you. Your big, strong brother will make sure to keep you safe. What's this? A key? Science lab, it says. Guess you won't be needing this anymore, Kurosaki. Isn't it just horrible? The way these spirits kill people? You wouldn't want that to happen to you, right? Well, don't worry. I won't let them. No, I'll protect you from that horrible fate. For you see, I'll put an end to it myself. I'll snuff out that tiny, tiny life of yours. Come on! No running! Wait for me! Great! Kurosaki's body is so badly wounded that it's literally been flayed open. His internal organs are on display for all to see. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you, Yuka. Yuka. Be a good girl, Yuka, and come with me. There he is. Kochie oide. Can I get over these by myself? He doesn't have the shoes. You don't have the shoes. You can't go this way. Hey, dumbass, you don't have the shoes. We don't hold hands. You can't go this way. You should take damage. You should be taking damage right now. Why is he not taking damage? She should be dead. Scary Tarko is scary. It's always good of a psycho impression. It's fun to be a psycho sometimes. Kokuhaku Akaboji. Pretty little psycho. Oh wait, can I go back fast before he shows up? I'll loot this. I mean, Fox, you're always saying cats are evil. Well, let me show you just how evil they can be. A skeletal floor, skeletal remains on the floor. I'm just collecting all of the cards. Just in case he stabs me on my way back. He's probably going to be around here somewhere. No? Where's Mr. Stabby? Oh, purple thing. It's the key to the front entrance. Yeah, I'm gonna take it. I should definitely just climb over this. Nope, can't. Well, we gotta go past him somehow now. I don't know where he is anymore. Did he get stuck somewhere? Or is he just chilling? Maybe he's waiting for me somewhere. Come out, wherever you are. I have no idea. Did I get him stuck? I think I might have gotten him stuck. Get outplayed, psychopath. I'm gonna see if there's any loot up here. Remember rule number 1 when being chased by a psycho killer. Always check for loot. Oh my god, there he is. He got out. There are skeleton remains sprawled across the floor. Yay! Oh, the candle's out. That's not good. Can we hear a combo of that cat laugh and clown laugh? Don't blow your windpipes trying to do it at the same time? I don't think that works. They are very, like, different vibes. I would have to try to cook that up. All the laughs come from going into, like, a certain mind state. So I would have to find, like, a shared mind space for them, and I'm not sure how I would do that. Oh, the door's open. I'm bad at improvising laughs, so I think I had to, like, practice them beforehand. Unfortunately. Oh, spooky ghost. Oh yeah, let's follow the red, definitely not bad ghost. He has the key for this. Maybe he'll open it up. Run! Rabbit, run! Oh. I wonder if she actually has a red dress or if it's just blood-stained. Because it kind of makes her look like the doll a bit. Big sip. How long have we been here? Must be in the middle of the night by now. Am I ever thirsty? Mayu, don't you realize how very worried I am about you? How are you holding up right now, I wonder? What sort of thoughts are swimming through your mind? You scare so easily, and you've such a fragile soul. You really do need me by your side. I hate that. Huh? What's wrong? Not going to club today? That's a good question. What is wrong? They're holding auditions for the lead, you know. I know, but I just don't think I'm cut out for the role. How come? I mean, I've seen how much you want it. You've been poring over that script for the last month. Not to mention practicing lines in the gym equipment room. You saw that? How embarrassing. Next time you should say something. But you were so into it, and I was actually just kind of happy to see you in your element like that. Well, either way, I'm giving up on that particular goal. Why? After all the study and practice. Everyone knows the parts in our productions are chosen based on popularity, not on acting talent. Mai, you're an upright, idealistic individual, so you're probably going to think I'm a bit of a spineless coward for this. But I refuse to attend an audition when I know it won't make a bit of a difference. Aww. Truly hate it. I always make an effort to attend social events and put on a pleasant front. But, well, I guess it all comes back down to the fact that I'm simply not well liked. But I like you. You're a good actor, Shig. You shine in the spotlight. Really shine. You look like you're enjoying it too. But if you hate it that much, then yeah, it's really not worth it. I mean, if you have to force yourself, then you're not having any fun at all, right? And what's the point in that? Besides, at least I got to see it. Shig's secret Raskolnikov, whatever that is, that's I'm not very familiar with a lot of plays. Come on, we'll head out together. Oh, but how about we stop at the crepe stand on our way home? Doesn't that sound yummy? Chocolate bananas, man. They apparently have a new one on the menu, and I'm just itching to try it out. I'm well aware. If I'm not there for you, Mayu, it's plain to see how much danger you'll be in. It sounds like you're the one that's in danger without her, but, it's, you know... That's what I've been telling myself all this time anyway. That's not the real reason I'm trying so hard to find you. No, nothing so noble. Every time I saw your face and heard you greet me with that "Shig, bro," you'd always say, "You were saving my life." Please, Mayu, I need you. Please show yourself. Don't leave me all alone. Just once more. I have to see the suffering of others. It's the only thing keeping me sane. And I'm still sane. I am. God, I've taken so many of them, so many pictures of the dead. It's so weird. They're all real, honest to goodness corpses, but to me, they just look like fakes. Nothing but props. Realistic ones, granted, much more detailed and lifelike than the cheap fake bodies you see on television and in movies. This one is the flashiest by far. Utterly pulverized against the wall near the infirmary. The beautiful irony of him friggin' fawning over the mutilated corpse of the girl he's into. Ah, absolutely breathtaking. She's been reduced to nothing more than a chaotic jumble of flesh. But not long ago, all of it was connected. This was once a human being, walking and talking, with a mind of her own. Should there truly be an afterlife? She must be embarrassed to show her face there, with such a hideously disfigured appearance. I'd probably feel bad for her if she weren't a complete stranger. The only sad part is that she had to suffer for this poetic justice. What's going on? If I'm receiving a call, then Why is the blasted thing still in photo view mode? There's no message telling me who's calling either, just a ringtone. Maybe the OS is shot. Don't look. Don't look. Huh? Please don't look at me. What? Please don't look at me. Stop staring at my insides. Chick, please. Ah! You know, I can do it better. I'll let him scream his heart out. The girl in the red dress, huh? I think I may have seen her. Or ghost anyways. When I was with Seiko in one of the dark classrooms, she was crouched down on the ground and staring right at us. I saw her too, in the shadows when Yuka and I were walking through the hall earlier. It's like she's keeping an eye on us. We also found an old newspaper article in the nurse's office about the Heavenly Host kidnapping murder case. There were photos of all 4 victims and she was one of them. There's no doubt in my mind that ghost girl we've both seen is definitely Sachiko. I mean, I'm more curious about the last name of Sachiko, but you know, we'll save that for if it ever becomes relevant. But how is that possible? According to what we just saw, Sachiko wasn't killed, she survived. And if that's the case, shouldn't she have grown up into a proper adult by now? She'd have to look older than us, and at the very least, staying behind in a place like this in child form with the other victims just doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? Yeah, that part bothers me too. I'm guessing that shortly after the incident through some unrelated accident or something. Sachiko lost her life as well. We can somehow meet up with her spirit, maybe we can learn more about what happened. More than what was reported at the very least. If it's the key to getting everybody out of here safely, I'll take my chances with this school's curse, whatever the hell it is. Once we find Yuka, I'll say we look for Sachiko as well. Okay, though I am worried. I haven't heard Yuka's voice at all since you found me. Yeah, we need to find some means of getting back to the other building. Earthquake! Damn, this earthquake has a different vibe. Oh god, it's a big one! The school can't possibly... Naomi, are you alright? Hang on to me. Okay. Don't let go. I won't. Don't let go! Damn, it just keeps going. Speak to me, are you okay? And the Ripperoonie. I haven't seen Titanic, by the way, but I'm assuming that's basically Titanic, but on a boat instead of a school. Shinosaki, snap out of it! Shinosaki, are you alright? It's okay. Everything's okay. Okay? Come on, Shinosaki. Everything's fine. You're safe. You gonna blow your nose with my clothes again? What the? That's what happened to me. What was it like? What did you see? I saw the true identity of the murderer. Huh? That's why the damn doll wasn't enough. Repentance from the killer? We had the wrong person. Wait, are you telling me you were actually there, like you saw the scene of the murders? That's exactly what I'm saying. I was seeing everything through Yuki's eyes. I was bound and then I was killed. God damn it, you little piece of... It's not her fault. I'm the one who wanted to know. The murderer was a little girl. You remember the newspaper article Suzumoto showed us? Her photo was in it, along with her name. It's the girl in the red dress, Sachiko Shinosaki. She was listed as one of the victims, but believe me, she's no victim. Huh? Wait, no, that can't be right. That's impossible for a little girl to do something like that. How could she abduct other children her own age and keep them prisoner, no less? I could believe it if it was that monster with the hammer. He seems fully capable of kidnapping and tying up little kids any day of the week. He was just an accomplice. When these children were killed by Sachiko, the man with the hammer was in the corner of the room quaking in fear. You can't be serious. I have no idea why he would have helped Sachiko in the first place, though. We have to tell the others. Mochida, Yui... Yeah, I guess. Even Naho wasn't able to find out the whole truth, and she's been there for longer than any of us. If we don't hurry up and tell them, they'll be dead before they even find out. If Sachiko catches them unaware, it could all be over. We have to go back. Yuki, please. Take us back into the closed spaces. We'll find a way to exorcise you and all the other spirits trapped in Heavenly Host, I swear. I wouldn't recommend that. As a result of your interference, as well as the interference of your friends, those spaces are in a state of critical flux right now. If I were to take you back, even if I kept this clarity of mind the whole time, I doubt I'd ever be able to bring you home again. But if we don't go back, everyone's going to die. Let's go, please. For our friends. Come on, for Mochida. Yeah, let's go back. Fine, damn it, we'll go back after all. I don't have a lot of real friends. I'd hate to lose the ones I do. What's that? What are you mumbling about? Nothing. Nothing at all. I was hoping I could see Miki just once more, but I guess I'll have to put that aside. But once again, horrible otherworldly disasters involving scary ghosts and evil spirits will be solved by a group of children. I'm sorry, I really am, but I wish you the best of luck. This is something I think Satoshi and the others may need. If you find them, please give it to them from me. It's an eyeball. No, it's a marble statue shaped like some sort of demon given to you by Yuki. That's a pretty cool demon. Why don't you give it to them yourself? Because she's following them around the school right now. I can't get close enough. There's another statue like it, though. A red one. If you find it, make sure he gets that one, too. Understood. The three of us are prepared for the challenges ahead now that our tongues have been restored. But due to our momentary awakening, the balance of these closed spaces have begun to collapse. Be very, very careful. Also, remember, in order for Sachiko to feel remorse, you must appeal to her humanity. You must purify her soul, it's the only way. Mine has already come under attack. So the next time you see me, run. She's gone. Yeah, for now, let's just focus on finding Satoshi, Yui, and the others. Though aside from Yui, the only other people we've seen so far are Suzumoto and Morishige. And we explored pretty much everywhere. You sure the others are even here? Think about it, remember the closed spaces? That first ghost we saw told us all about them when we got here with Yui. Basically, anyone we can't find is probably another version of the school. Which is why we never ran into them. Is there something you fail to understand? Nah, yeah. Wait a minute, if that's the case, how the hell are we supposed to tell them about the murder? I mean, if we can't even find them. Yuki just told us how. She said the closed spaces started breaking down. That should mean that the connections between dimensions are changing too. So come on, let's try searching for them again. Miss you and everyone else. Okay, got it. For real? When I say I got it! Although, if it's not those child spirits summoning hordes of innocent people to the school and trapping them here until they die, you kind of have to ask yourself, who is responsible, you know? Are we in 1A? Oh, we can't read anything or interact with anything right now. Entry into the Empire of Japan's secret intelligence base is strictly forbidden. Expulsion to all trespassers. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe I can hide them under here. I can feel the air on my... It feels so weird. But I can't wear them wet like that, it's gross. It's been nothing but earthquakes since we got here. I hope the school doesn't fall apart. Spooky ghost. Hey, does anything look different to you? Yeah, the floor is more red now than blue. Very. This isn't the same school we were in before. It's a totally different heavenly host. Yeah, and its creepy factor's through the roof. The chill in the air and the constant dark presence, it's all worse than ever. Need to find the others and get the hell out of here. Candle! Well, I can't reach the candle, so we attempt to save again. Ah, we also can't get past this, so we go back the other way. Skeleton! Kagemiyano. So does it matter which school you do the Sachiko ritual in, or can you do it in any school and end up here? Because the school we're in was built in the same spot as this school, right? But there's a lot of students from all sorts of schools in this place, and I don't think there's been like 5 different schools built here in the last 30 years. What is it? Are you hurt? You got a lot of blood on your rear end. Huh? What? Are you serious? You scraped your butt on a piece of broken wood or something? Looks like kind of painful. Shut the hell up already, jeez. Just look the other way for a minute. Huh? I also saw that. God, does that boy have no sense of shame? Damn it all. What do I do about this? I don't have a gym bag here, so a change of clothes is out of the question. I really don't want to meet up with much the others looking like this, though. I can't take this anymore. What's that? It's a gym bag! Oh my god, it's a student ID from Kisaragi Academy. Someone we know must be nearby. Wonder whose it is. It's Nakashima's. No mistaking it, it's still even got the scrap of paper from Sachiko's charm. Naomi's student ID and name tags. She must have dropped it along the way without even realizing it. The hell is taking you so long? Is that someone's ID? It's Nakashima's. She must be somewhere nearby. Nakashima, are you there? If you are, please answer me. Guess she's not that nearby. Let's look for her. She can't be far. Big brother. That's hot. Yuka, honestly, you bites their sibling on the shoulder. And why is it hot? It should hurt. It shouldn't be warm. Oh, she's blowing air. Okay. And how are you doing it from that far away? Is your neck like a friggin' giraffe or like a spooky snake person? You're just like... Blah, 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 blah. Big brother, it's time for dinner. Oh, it's that late already. I'll be right down, thanks. But next time, how about telling me rather than doing whatever the hell you just did? No! What a goofball. Nice computer. That's very fancy for 2003, which I think is when this game takes place. I mean, I didn't see the computer, I only saw the screen and the keyboard, but already that looked fancy for 2003. I can tell you for certain, I did not have anything that looked like that back in 2003. Like, was that a flat screen? Like, what the heck? I had a fucking, like a Minecraft block of a screen. There's something in my hand. It's really tender, like some kind of meat. The hell am I? Oh, brother. That's a good description, actually. Yeah, at least, like, more recent people will be able to, like, understand what that means. Minecraft block of a screen. Huh? Satoshi? Naomi, I'm so sorry. Please don't misunderstand. I didn't mean it. Satoshi, is your head okay? A beam fell on your head during the quake and it started bleeding. Your face is really red. I guess it must hurt. Thank you for shielding me. I think nothing of it, and I'm fine. I'm not bleeding anymore, at least. You're not? Wow, this is incredible! What is this place? Where are we? Deep breaths, Taguchi. Stay calm, keep a steady hand, and don't stop filming. Hey, it's like that one scene from early, Resident Evil. 7, I think. I want every last detail captured in video. Don't miss a single speck on the wall. Alright, you look like you're either from, like, hundreds upon hundreds of years ago, or you're filming a movie. You're filming a movie. Because that guy does not look like he's from hundreds upon hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Amazing, I can't believe it worked. This shirt is gonna get me the recognition I deserve. With this footage, with this film, the occult genre will be completely reborn. Nah, everyone's just gonna be like, it's probably AI. It looks like AI. It doesn't look real. I mean, it's 2003. People are gonna say, hey, it looks like Photoshop. Totally not real. Actually, I don't know when the first Photoshop was. I know there was Photoshop in 2006. 2003? It probably was Photoshop. What the fuck do I know? Alright, let's get started. I think it's about time I begin penning our third strange but true article. Experiencing this place in the flesh should prove a sufficient enough muse to get the words flowing. At least I believe there was Photoshop in 2006. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. They're in this school building, aren't they? This is that tape you put in earlier, right? Yeah, the camera didn't seem to work before, though. No power, no batteries. Looks like the research footage taken by whoever it was that brought it here. Why does that sentence give me like a stroke? Looks like research footage taken by whoever it was that brought it here. Yeah, sure. It makes sense, but I don't like the sentence. It feels like it makes my brain turn inside out. And this place is unbelievable. Everywhere you look, there's something written down. I don't want to die? Wow, that's crazy stuff! Yabba! Just be careful, we don't have a lot of data on this place yet. I have no idea what might happen here. It's best to not touch anything. Oh, come on, you're no fun. With such deliciously dark scenery all around us, I have to at least take in our surroundings, you know? I suppose you do. Ooh, do I ever. I just can't get enough. You think this was the right thing to do, though? Coming here without her? Without Naho? She ain't gonna be too pleased. She'll be all like, why do you guys always do all the fun stuff without me? That sounds about right. But this is different from our previous excursions. I can't justify putting her in danger like this. Very true, but she's sure is not gonna see it that way. Is that the real deal? Looks that way. A dead body. An actual dead body. This is bad. Really, really bad. We gotta get out of here. Look at our uniform. It's from our era. It's new. I'm sure this place accounts for a whole bunch of missing children reports. And here they are just rotting away. What kind of hell have we stumbled into? Not that cool anymore, huh? You're right. We're in danger here. Well, we're in an agreement. Now you said you know a way out, right? A way out? Yeah, a way out. I forgot. I never did go over that with you. Ah! What's wrong? I heard a voice. A child's voice. Children's voices. Really? Listen, listen, can't you hear them? Where the hell are they coming from? Calm down, I'm listening, but I don't hear anything. How many voices are there? Are they boys? Girls? There was something here. Right here, just a few seconds ago. Where? There, right over there. And then they didn't leave. Like they should have. Hey, you, wait, stop! Hold up! Are you alright? I'm really sorry, I stepped on something in the camera. Is it alright? Seems to be. Give me a role where I get to scream like that. That sounds fun. Taguchi, where are you going? Damn it, the tape's almost full. Where do you put our blanks? I guess that's the end. I wonder what this way out might be. That's what it sounds like, I imagine. Unfortunately, the recording was a bit lacking in details. The reporter was looking for blank tapes, though, so there's probably a follow-up after we rejoin with Yuka. Let's make finding that a priority. Alright, so we were down prioritizing the finding the Sachiko lady. That's like 3, 2 is tapes, 1 is Yuka. Okay, got it. Should we write that down somewhere so you guys don't forget? I'm gonna remember, but you guys might forget. But are you gonna take the TV with you? I guess we'll leave the camera. It's pretty much stuck to the TV. Like everything in this place. And maybe this entire place needs to be stuck together, otherwise it would collapse from all those earthquakes. Not exactly ideal, since it means we'll have to come back here to watch the next tape. Alright, another save. Although I don't think the earthquakes are earthquakes. I think the earthquakes are closed spaces shifting, and I think the stuff being stuck to things is because it's not really a place, but more like an afterimage of a place. Alright, you gotta get moving. Oh, wait, hold up a second. Huh? You got splinters all over your back. Brush, brush. Ooh, skeleton. Shiho Hasegawa. Hey! Friend! I guess the closed spaces really have started to break down. Come on. Right behind you. Satoshi Nakashima! Yoshiki Shinosaki, you're alright. Class rep, thank God, I was hoping we'd run into you. Me too, I was beginning to wonder what I'd do without you guys. Can we jump this? We're probably gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna look for the tapes. Okay, we're gonna look for the red ghost. Okay, we're splitting up again. Poor Suzumoto. And Shinohara, still can't believe it. So that means we're 4 people, we know 2 are dead, so that's 6 people accounted for, leaving little sister, teacher, and Morishiga somewhere that we don't know. God damn it, she was just with us a few hours ago. Smiling and laughing. Why? Why is this happening to us? At any rate, let's make sure we don't lose anyone else. In fact, consider an order from your class representative. Shinosaki. We're going to find Miss Shishido, Morishiga, and Yuka. And get the hell out of here together. Yeah, you bet we are. Remember, the murderer is Sachiko. If you run into her, be very careful, based on what we've been told by Naho and Yuki. And if we can get Sachiko to express remorse for her actions, then the 3 victims she killed will be appeased. The field around this school building will be lifted, and we should theoretically be able to get out of here and go home. Sachiko, the girl in the red dress. How do we get her to express remorse, though? That is the question. What about you two? What can you tell us about this way out you mentioned? Not a whole lot, unfortunately. The reporter talked about some specific means of getting home, but he was cut off before he could explain it. He was looking for a blank tape, though, when it ended, so there was probably a continuation somewhere. Look for a label that says Kibiki research data. Wait, did you say Kibiki? Yeah, that's right. We can figure out what sort of method he had in mind for getting out of here. We won't have to get mixed up with the ghosts and curses anymore. Seems like it'd be a lot simpler than, how do you put it, appeasing the spirits. Yeah, but then we're not really putting an end to it, and putting an end to it might be for the best. Yeah, the problem with that is it doesn't really fix anything. Escaping by putting the spirits to rest, that's the method Naho explained to me, and I don't think it's the same as Kibiki's way out. I'm guessing Naho wants us to put a stop to this once and for all, to keep this curse from spreading any further. And considering that the tapes are left behind in the school, unless they're like imprints of the tapes, and not the actual tapes, you'd think Kibiki didn't get out, and if he didn't get out, how good is his method for getting out? Not saying it doesn't work, I'm just saying it might not be the best idea. We'll leave things the way they are, just escape with our lives like you're suggesting. Then countless innocent children are going to get pulled in here from God knows how many years to come, and they're all going to die horribly. That may be true, but we're just high school students. How can you possibly expect us to set things right? Yeah, but if you leave, you're gonna have that cliche where you go to the police and the adults, you tell them what happened, and they lock you in a mental asylum and never fix anything. You know, that's why, once again, as with every horrific, occult, paranormal experience, the kids gotta save the world. There has to be a way to make such a atone for her sins. There just has to be. And we're going to look for it. God, how can you just decide right off the bat that this plan has no chance of succeeding? Is it because I'm the one who suggested it? Oh, come on. Don't start, like, being, like, pointing blame or being insecure or being angry or being upset, because for all we know, the school might feed into that and then possess you and make you, like, angry killer demons. But no, of course not. Come on, we have to work together on this. How about the two of us look for more info on Kibiki's way out and continue searching for Yuka, of course, while the two of you search for Yui. Once everyone's been found, we'll meet back here. Satoshi, I got something for you. I have this statue. Don't know what it is, but the girl ghost we made friends with said to give it to you. Class rep, take care, okay? Don't get too close to Mochida. Huh? He's being weird. Hey, what is it? Don't think you look discouraged enough? Try scowling some more. Nakashima's student ID and the paper doll scrap. I forgot to give them back. We can do that later. There's no hurry, really. Things are starting to look up. This is definitely not the time to mope. I let my personal feelings cloud my judgment and spoke harshly towards a classmate for no reason. And I'm the class representative, for God's sake. Not here, you aren't. Here, you're a plain old Ayumi Shinosaki, and you were just being honest. I probably would have been just as curt with her if I was in your shoes. Really? Maybe. That actually makes me feel a little better, thanks. I didn't mention it. Really, though, even if we did track down Sachiko, I don't have the slightest idea how we could possibly elicit any remorse from her. Let's just try to find Yui. And then even if we have to use that way out, let's get the hell out of here, all of us together. You bet. The problem is if we find Yui, she's probably gonna pull the teacher card and be like, alright, well, none of you have any agency anymore, and we're gonna do this exactly as I say it. And you're all students, I'm the adult. You have to take the obvious way out, and I'm gonna sacrifice myself in the process, and then nothing gets fixed. You are now following multiple parties. You may only directly control one party at a time, however. If you wish to switch from one party to the other, you may do so at will by stepping on the one of many pentagrams scattered throughout the school building. Interesting. Okay. Alright. That's intriguing. I'm not going to step on one right now, because we're going to play a little bit with these guys first. That sounds weird when I say it like that. Play as these guys for a little bit. There we go. That sounds less weird. Their skeleton remains sprawled across the floor. Kyosuke Himon... Did it say Himonya? Whoa, a lot of achievements. Found all name tags from Mushigawa Girls High School and something else. Getting all the achievements. Yeah, it did say Himonya. No entry, trespassers will be expelled. Think about your futures. Huh? The heck is... Kisitigarba. What? I gotta Google this. I don't know what. What? Okay, it's a Buddhist thing. I was like, that's not spelled in a very Japanese way at all, so I have no idea how to read it. Kisitigarba. Yeah, sure, yeah. I feel like the more I say that, the more offensive it's gonna sound, so I'm gonna stop saying it. I'm loving the music in this part. Maybe a bit too upbeat. Entry into the Empire of Japan's secret intelligence base is strictly forbidden. Expulsion to all trespassers. How dare you trespass? Ooh, purple book. That wasn't there before. Yoink. There's a small notebook on the floor here. Pick it up. Yes. Is this? I recognize the signature anywhere. This is Naho's. Surprisingly cute, stands in stark contrast to the information contained within. Naho is the girl who was moving away, right? And she knew Kibiki and the other guy who were like filming? Because they mentioned her, right? Findings, it says. I don't need to pry, but I'm really curious. Ayumi flips open the notebook only to find it's more like a miniaturized 3-ring binder. A few papers are still inside, covered with hastily scribbled words, but there's space for many more. Naho's notes, 1 out of 5. Examination of the sacred spaces, File 1, Ghost Therapy, Heart Surgery Ward, Investigation pending. Examination of sacred spaces, File 2, K Prefecture's Heavenly Host Elementary School, Investigation in yeah. Method of ingress obtained, requires 2 or more participants. Oh, because of the charm? Method of egress obtained, we'll need to gather more information and plan very careful, but it can't be done. Encountered fierce spiritual resistance while simply researching the Shinosaki estate. Right side of body paralyzed, left eardrum ringing, orbs visible in photographs, influence confirmed. Okay, so orbs visible. So we got ghost orbs, eardrum ringing, it might be Banshee, possibly. I don't remember if Banshees have ghost orbs. Severe dizziness, nausea, bloody BM experience. Bloody BM. What is bloody BM? I have no idea. Symptoms persist for weeks. Significant danger is clearly present. Next investigation will place others at risk. Maybe best to leave Mr. Kibiki behind. Seems he returned empty-handed again today. How many times has that happened with this publisher? He writes such interesting pieces but never receives due credit. They're too daft. They don't appreciate him. Poor guy can't catch a break. But all that will change once his next serial is published. I'll do everything in my power to help him get the recognition he deserves. Naho would frequently post these examinations of sacred spaces on her blog. This must be some of the data she collected for that. Or is Naho the occult lady that we saw? That's probably who she is, I guess. And what's the name of the girl who got splattered? I don't remember. Too many names. I've always been bad with names. Never thought I'd be reading her next update like this, though. Wish I could have met her under normal circumstances and made friends with her or something. And had her pass me this book so I could read over the next update with her blessing instead of just finding it. Naho's always been my hero, the person I've admired most. Yeah, that's gotta be the friggin' pentagram hairpin lady, not the splattered girl. What's the name of the splattered girl? I don't know if I have a way to check it. Strange but true stories of the occult, chasing down the hidden past of the cursed school building, part 3 by Ko Kibiki. Things have taken a truly frightful turn, dear readers. I stand now at the brink of a new age for the occult world. Nothing will ever be the same again. I wonder if it will even be possible to convey words and convey in words the significance of where I'm standing at this very moment. Prepare yourselves for a report unlike any other, for I am presently within the accursed school building inside Heavenly Host Elementary. It is all thanks to my highly skilled protege, Naho Saenoki. Many of you may know the name. She has the ability to commune with spirits, and it's through these connections that this... My god, I'm losing my ability to read comprehensively. And it's through these connections that a way has been devised, a means of accessing this sacred ground. Together with my faithful cameraman, Taguchi, I have made use of this method to see the cursed halls with my own eyes. I have set foot into a school building that should no longer exist, a forbidden land of the dead. In addition to this article, Taguchi and I will be capturing ample video footage. We have no clear plan of attack, so we'll simply explore and record. What will become of us in these dilapidated halls? What secrets will we uncover? Will we be able to learn the truth of what happened here? It may seem odd in such macabre surroundings, but I can't help feeling excited about what awaits us. Surely, dear readers, you can relate. I sincerely hope You will be anticipating my next installment with bated breath. For now, however, I must put down my pen. There is work to be done. I must gather evidence of this remarkable excursion, for soon I shall be regarded as a living witness to the dead. Naho's mentor, the occult writer, Koa Kibiki, investigative reporter. Inasmuch as you can call someone that at a spook mag anyway. I guess he's in here somewhere too. Don't want to speak ill of him, but he always seemed to think of Naho as his cash cow. He obviously came here solely to get his hands on the big scoop. That man would wake the dead if he could write about it afterwards. I didn't realize that girl with the dead fish eyes had a mentor. Kibiki's choice of words in this article suggests he came here of his own volition. Naho made it sound the same way for her too. And there's that first blue ghost we spoke with. He said we were all trapped here by the curse of the children. Then the little girl, Yuki, she said she wasn't responsible. That leaves only one possible explanation. We're here because we flubbed Sachiko ever after charm. The sole reason we're all being put through this hell is because we angered Sachiko. If only I'd pay more attention to Naho's blog entry. If only we'd performed the charm successfully. I don't know, I feel like that's like trying to find blame where none blame is to be had, but okay. I just thought that we could be friends forever. How was I supposed to know something this horrible would happen if we failed? What the hell kind of charm has a risk like that anyways? In all my time dealing with this stuff, I'm never... Don't beat yourself up, Shinosaki. This came out of left field. None of us could have possibly known. God, you're supposed to be my friends. I'm so sorry, everyone. Susumoto Shinohara. It's all my fault. It's because of me. It's a large door covered in protective charms from virtually every organized religion and pagan belief system. It's been nailed shut. Is that the door that leads to that, like, room where everyone was killed then? That'll make the most sense, I suppose. Okay, if there's nothing, like, immediately of interest, I might swap over to the other characters. Yep, okay. Let's hop on over. The game is like, you can only control one of them at a time. Like, that's a bad thing. Imagine if I had to control them both at once. That'd be impossible. We wandered the halls for a while, searching for any sign of Yuka. That would be interesting, though. Control one of them with the cross, square, circle, triangle, and the other one with the D-pad. In doing so, we found the path leading to the second building and finally opened itself back up again. You weren't kidding. A whole other wing. It's kind of terrifying. Will you be alright in there, Naomi? I mean, I'm scared too, but still. I'll be okay. I guess they all do have that evil eye thing. Sure, everything's going to be fine. As long as the two of us stick together, we'll manage. Yeah! As long as the two of us stick together, huh? There's that tinge of regret again, boring into my heart like a drill. Because I didn't stick together. You don't care about anyone's feelings but your own. Seiko's last words still echoed in my ears as if I'd only now just heard them spoken. Naomi, it's alright. It's not your fault. Satoshi did everything he could to make me feel better. But it's obvious what happened. Her shoes were so neatly lined up in front of the stall. She knew what she was doing. It was clearly suicide. I drove her to it. My angry outburst resulted in my best friend killing herself. What else could it have been? Wherever she is right now, Seiko is furious with me. She has to be. I doubt that, because from my perspective, it seemed like Seiko's spirit led Satoshi to Naomi, because she wanted to save her. Don't worry, we'll find Yuka. I know we will. And maybe like a psycho killer with like a creepy laugh. Although we moved to the other building, so she should be in the other building. Oh! Oh, that's... Yep. Oh, what is it? It's the 100th dead body! Congratulations! You've seen 100 dead bodies! You get... post-traumatic stress disorder! Yoo! My god, this is unconscionable. There's that word again! Unconscionable! Stop it with that word! Get that out of here! Shoo! There's a stab wound, so whoever did this clearly enjoyed it. It looks like he was just killed. Like, just killed. Yeah, he does. Kensuke Kurosaki. Are those? Yuka shoes. Spattered with blood all along their edges. Is that because she put on the other shoes? The blessed shoes? There's no mistake, I see these every morning. These are Yuka shoes. What the hell? What the hell happened there, goddammit? I'm gonna assume she left them behind because she's wearing blessed shoes. I'm all bloody and wearing my shoes. Are you not wearing the blessed shoes? You have blessed shoes. Aren't you just precious? Who are you? Oh, there my phone goes. It's around that time again. We'll be wrapping up soon. Are you the one who saved me when I was running from the scary man? Aw, you're so cute. I just want to mess you right up. Aw? Will you listen to what I have to say? Sure, I guess I can do that. I'm afraid of ghosts, but somehow you don't seem that scary to me. Who do you think you're talking to, little girl? I'll wring your damned neck just to watch you squirm. Fun. For the whole family, I suppose. It would be a shame if we were going in the complete wrong direction, because we don't know what happened. What the hell is up with this building? Everywhere you look, there's blood. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's Monoshige's cell phone. You know, with all the photos of the dead things. After he lost his mind, I guess. Video saved to memory. What did he record? Wait, no. Hello, welcome to my blog. Today, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Someone get this guy a race. I want to hear the slam and shatter. Do I get to hear the slam and shatter? Nope. It's Morishige's blood-splattered cell phone. Acquired Morishige's cell phone. How is it that his final moments were recorded in video? What do you mean, final moments? Nothing in that indicated that he died, right? I mean, I didn't see the video, I just heard him laugh like a crazy person, and there was 2 sound effects that I didn't actually get to hear. Candle. I mean, that's convenient and inconvenient, because there being a candle means that's the perfect place to wrap up, even though I like to end on a little bit of a cliffhanger in this, because, I don't know, it's fun ending like a kind of spooky mystery game on a cliffhanger, but, you know, rounding it here for now, so that's gonna be it for today, and then we will be back with more Corpse Party soon. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you again next time, and even if I don't, have a great day, and I'm gonna peace out. Alright, bye-bye!